What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, so wanted to make this quick video talking about selling on Mercari. So, as you may or may not know, I am selling a lot of my old video games, and the place that I chose to do this was on Mercari. So, if you're thinking about selling on Mercari and you're not sure whether or not you should do it, and you don't want to sit through the whole video, go ahead and do it. Okay, it's pretty good, right? So I'm gonna talk about why I'm using Macari instead of OfferUp or Let Go, which I have used before in the past to sell stuff. And it's really simple. I do not want to meet up with people. That's it. I don't want to spend the time coordinating when to meet with people, going back and forth whether or not you're available at this time or not. I don't want to figure out what location is a mutual location for both of us to meet. I just don't want to do it. So with with Macari, it's all shipment based, right? So you're not actually meeting anybody, and it works just like OfferUp and Let Go. As far as you have the item that you want to sell, you take a picture of it, you put it up there, you write a description, you set the price, and then you decide whether or not you want to pay for shipping or whether or not you want to have the buyer pay for shipping. Now you're gonna see videos on YouTube talking about Macari tips and all this other stuff, and you'll see people say that if you do free shipping, you'll sell more, all this other stuff. All my stuff that I've sold on Macari, I have not paid for shipping. Actually, I paid for shipping on one thing, and it was by mistake. I put it up for sale and put free shipping by mistake. Everything else that I'm not paying for shipping. You want it, you pay for shipping. And I'm selling perfectly fine on Macari without that. So regardless, but it's an option. If you want to pay for the shipping, you can do that as well. It's real easy. Once the buyer buys a product, right? People online looking at it. Once they buy it, you get a label that gets emailed to your email. You print out that label. You package the stuff yourself. It's a prepaid. So for me, for instance, I don't pay for shipping, so my package, my labels are prepaid, right? The only thing you have to do is you have to weigh the item of what you're selling, right? I'm selling video games, so nothing that I'm selling is over 2 pounds at all. Like they're literally video games, so just CDs or the N64 cartridges, right? So nothing is over a pound actually. So for me, it's real easy. The shipping is typically about $4, regardless of where it goes, $4 to $5, regardless of where it goes. But the sale comes through. Macari lets you know that somebody bought, and then you just print it out and you ship it out. You try to ship it as fast as possible so that you get a good review. Once the person receives a product, they have 3 days to review what you shipped them, and then they have to give you a review. If they do not do the review within 3 days, then Macari itself gives you a review. I believe it's automatically 5 star if they don't review you. And yeah, that's pretty it. It's pretty simple. So for me, when it comes comparing it to OfferUp or Let Go, I like it way better because as soon as I see someone has a sale, bam, yeah, they want to do it. Okay, I just go ahead, print out the label, take it to my local post office drop box. I don't even wait in line to get it scanned in or anything. I just drop it in the freaking USPS drop box, and then that's it. The item is gone. The only thing I do for my protection is I take a picture of the label just in case the package gets lost or whatever. But to this day, nothing has gotten lost. And since I started selling on Macari, I've sold. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how much I've made just yet because I have a goal in mind that I want to reach. Once I sell everything, I'll let you guys know exactly how much I made. But I made a good amount of money on Macari already. So take it for what it is. I would highly recommend using it. It's completely up to you. Now, Macari does save your balance on their little app, and you can deposit it whenever you want to deposit it. Unfortunately, there is a little $2 fee for depositing the money into your bank account. And now they have this thing called like instant deposit. I haven't used it yet, where you can deposit, I believe it's up to $500. Is it $500 a day or 500? Yeah, I think it's like five or five. or $500 a month. I don't know, but there's a limit as to how much instant deposit you could do, which means you literally once you deposit it that same day, it'll show up in your bank account. Or you could do the regular deposit, which is typically every single Sunday, and then it gets put into your bank account. But regardless, or you could just keep the balance on Mercari and then buy stuff from Mercari if you want yourself. I really like it though. I highly suggest that you guys, if you're thinking about selling stuff and you don't want to deal with meeting people and all this other stuff, jump on it. If you're a gamer like I am, there's a ton of video game stuff on there too. Another thing is when you post an item up for sale, and I love this. I love this. When you post an item up for sale and you're about to put what price you want to sell it for, Mercari will show you a list of that same item and what it has sold on that platform. That is extremely helpful because sometimes what you believe is, let's say I'm selling this little headphone case, right? And I'm like, okay, this headphones case is worth $5. And you go on Mercari and you see that same headphone case, and let's say 50 people were able to sell it for $20. Then you have an idea like, oh, okay, so I thought this was only worth $5, but you know what? I'm gonna put it for sale for $20. You put it for sale for $20, and there you go. Sometimes it works the other way. Sometimes you'll think an item is worth a lot, or it might be worth a lot to you, and then you see what people are selling it for on that same platform, and you know that you're not gonna make a sale. It's funny, like I'll say talking about video games. To me, it's funny all these people that like are selling like PS4s for freaking $300. Like, I'm not buying a used PS4 from you like that for $300. Like, are you insane? I'm gonna go to the store and actually buy a brand new one. I'm not doing that. Like, you're buying stuff from there, to get that bargain out of it, right? Unless it's like an antique, old stuff. But regardless, let's see what else. Oh, the promotion tool. Let me talk about that real quick, and then that's it. I'll let you guys go. So on Mercari, when you put an item up for sale, right? If people view it and you can see like how many people view your item, and then people have the option of liking your item, right? Now when people like your item, every single person that likes your item, you get a notification just telling you that someone has liked your item. And the reason Mercari does that is because to the people that like your item, there's this thing called like promotions where you can promote your item specifically to them at a lower price. Now you could do it publicly as well, and there's benefits to both. So for instance, if I have 50 people that liked this freaking headphone case, right? I could go ahead and promote just to those 50 people. Then I was selling this, let's say I was selling this for $10, and I'll tell them like, hey, right now for you guys, I'm selling this for $5. So it's 50% off right now, just for you guys. And that offer stays on there. I believe it's 24 hours. Is it 24 hours? There's a period of time that the offer stays on there for those people that have liked it. So they'll get a notification saying, hey, that item that you liked, the seller right now has just dropped the price just in case you want to go ahead and buy it. And it gives them a sense of exclusivity, gives them a sense of, okay, now I got, now the price has dropped, so let me go ahead and jump on it. And yeah, it makes them, sometimes people, feel good. And they're like, okay, this dude's dropping the price because you see that I like it, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Or you could publicly promote it, which means the people that like it see the price drop, and then everybody else also sees the price drop. The benefit to that is that Mercari will then cycle it back through and put it back up at the like at the top of the searches when people are searching specific items. So that's a huge advantage as well. Okay, and then there's this other thing called it's called smart pricing, where Mercari automatically, as time goes on, will grab that item that you have for sale, right? So let's say I post this again, we'll use the same case. I post this up for $10 and I use a smart pricing tool, and I tell them that, hey, I will not go below $5 on this case. So I put that in the smart pricing as I'm loading up the item, that I don't want to go below $5. And as time goes on, depending how long this has been on my page, Mercari themselves will go ahead and drop the price. So go from 10 to 9 to 8 to 7 to 6 until it reaches $5, and it won't go lower than that because that's the cap that I put on it, right? So that's just an example. That is a great feature because it uses it automatically. I myself don't use it because I just don't find the need to do it right now. I just like to control the items myself. And yeah, Mercari is It's easy. That's the best way I can describe it. It's probably the easiest platform to sell on. That's it. Everyone's gonna tell you, obviously, take good pictures. Yes, take good pictures. One of the things I hate is like, look, if you're gonna take a picture of an item, take pictures from different angles. Okay, at a minimum 3 pictures. It's not hard, right? If I take a picture of this case, I'm not just gonna take the picture of the case like this. I'll take a picture of the case like that. I'll show you the back side of the case, right? Even though it's the same thing. And then obviously I'm gonna open up the case and show you the inside as well. So that right there. That's a minimum of 3 pictures. You don't gotta get all crazy and fancy like some people will put their stuff on like a box or like a platform and stuff and make it look really nice. But come on. Another thing too, whatever you're gonna put up there, any items that you're gonna put up there, make sure it's clean. Like again, I'm a gamer. This is a gaming channel. I see people that put up their like Xbox controllers, right? So I bought a few Xbox controllers from MERCARI. They'll put an Xbox controller out there, but the controller has like stains on it, like pizza stain or cheese stain or something on it, right? Now the controller could work perfectly fine, but if the controller has a stain on it, I don't want to buy that. That right, you're letting me know that you don't even care enough to clean that stain off of it. So again, another thing too is wherever you're taking the picture, like I said, it doesn't have to be on a great pedestal or anything, but do it on like a kitchen table or something that's like clean as well. Like I've seen people take pictures of stuff on like dirty bed sheets. I'm not buying it from you, dog. I'm not buying it from you. So just a few little tips there on MERCARI. The video's where we're at, almost 12 minutes now, 11 something now. I didn't want it to be this long because I know a lot of people go online and they search, should I sell on MERCARI? Should I sell on this? Should I sell on that? And then it just gets overwhelming. So I wanted to make this video short, but I guess it's harder than it looks to make the video short. So another thing, why would you only sell on MERCARI versus selling on any other platform? This is just me, my opinion, and I'm not sponsored by MERCARI. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm sitting in my bathroom in a freaking tank top that has a bleach stain on it. Ain't nobody sponsoring me. Anyways, well maybe Marshall's, right? Hey Marshall's, holla at me. Anyways, so why just one, right? So this is just my New Year's resolution. You don't have to take it. My New Year's resolution is just to make my life simple. That's it. So I know it sounds crazy, but I'm in every single aspect of my life, I'm trying to get rid of options. Just trying to get rid of it. So I just want one thing that I go to do this, one thing that I go to do this, one thing that I go to do this, and that's it. That's my goal. So when it comes to selling stuff, I want one platform. Everything that I'm selling on MERCARI. That's it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, too bad. If it sells, great. If it doesn't sell, too bad. If there's some stuff that'll sell faster on OfferUp, eBay, or Amazon, it doesn't matter because I'm not using any of that. All I'm using is MERCARI. Now again, that's just my choice, right? I was selling before on all 3 platforms. Man, I was selling on MERCARI, I was selling on OfferUp, I was selling on Let Go, I was selling on 5 Miles, I was selling on Craigslist. I had all my listings everywhere, and it was just too much. It was just too much. Because people from Let Go will hit you up and wanting to, for you to negotiate with them, drop the price. People from OfferUp are hitting you up too. When can you meet? All this other stuff. When I sold something on one platform, I had to remind myself to remove it from all the other platforms. It was just too much. Took everything out. MERCARI is all I'm using. That's it. One place where I manage everything. Easy day. Okay. Very simple, and life feels great. So I guess that's my rant on MERCARI. I highly recommend it. Since I started using it, it's extremely easy to use. Anybody can do it. You just need a printer. Hopefully you have a printer at home. And yeah, guys, it's easy. You don't gotta meet with anybody. You don't gotta worry about getting robbed or beat up or whatever. So it is what it is. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. And when it comes to selling your used video game or your used underwear, whatever you want to sell, you gotta pick the right place to do it. We out. Peace.